Guten Morgen Deutschland. Willkommen zu NRW FCK Radio. Heute im Angebot Pfützen und Hunde. Das Neueste um 6. Jetzt zum Comedian.
Wait, what?
What's up?
Which is the mic that you fucking keep farting on?
I don't know. It's a mystery at this point. They've been switched around.
Because I think I actually put this one in my mouth.
You could have it,
I hope
Lex.
I got it.
Matt, you can have it, Don.
They've
been switched around a lot.
I hope I didn't get it because I accidentally put this one in my mouth.
There's no way to know now.
There is no way to know.
It's been switched around so much that
I mean, this one has been, actually, more recently, but also the table has been flipped so many times.
I feel like I deserve it, so I'll be like,
none of them are
properly
safe at this point.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, there's no way to know, but you can still just imagine.
I'll do copium, like imagining.
Okay.
You'll do coke
and opium.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Episode 273.
Yes, of the Super Mega Cast. We have two guests here today. We're going to allow them to introduce themselves, and they have to fight over who introduces themselves first. Damn.
I mean, okay, so technically there's supposed to be my episode, I guess, but like they're like, "Do you want Don on?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Well, Don invited himself on.
No, it's good content. Everybody likes Don. Anyway, I'm Lex.
but you know, it's like a woman can't just be on the podcast. Dawn, we have to have a man with the woman.
Matt, we rarely have women on the podcast, and you just interrupted one.
Did I really?
What the fuck?
It's because you speak so softly.
As she was introducing.
I'm sorry.
I'm so fucking sick of this man.
Power.
I don't even fucking remember my name anymore.
Lex.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm Lex Updog. That's it.
What's up, dog? And who's this pretty lady over here?
I'm also Lex Updog. Hi.
Don.
You just telling lies nonstop, dude.
All you do is eat hot chip and lie, Don.
Okay, I have a condition. It's called Linitis, and
lying again now.
So you just lie through it.
You're just a pathological liar.
Sometimes I wonder, is some conversations we have, are they just all lies? Are they all fibs?
I might have an actual issue.
But
Don will just lie instead of go to therapy.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually true. I don't go to therapy.
I think you just like telling stories. It's just like...
You told me some good ones last night. Now I'm wondering if they were real or not.
Which one?
You made me laugh my ass off.
Wait. Yeah, which one? Say it right now.
You were laughing when you told it. Remember? I was on the little green couch and you were on my big couch and you were like, "Oh, I just remembered." Oh. And then you said some crazy story that I laughed at. It was crazy. I don't remember what the story was, but you were laughing while telling it, so it sounded really convincing.
There's a lot of stories I tell that are true. It's the ones that are not true that are lies.
It's an accurate sentence right there. It's the ones that aren't true that are lies. You were telling me a story about I don't remember, dude. What's the thing about your gay dream reel?
Oh yeah, that was real.
Okay.
That was real.
Wait, is it?
The gay dream story is real.
That's a good one. I told Ryan that one.
It was good.
Did he tell you?
Yes.
So I don't have to repeat myself.
The audience
might want to hear it.
There's a context to it. I mean, I feel
there's a context to it, but no, I could tell the gay story. I mean, it's not bad anymore.
Well, it's not a gay story.
No, it is a little bit.
The story in of itself isn't gay. I don't think a story can be it can be themed in a way, but I don't think
it is themed gay. In my eyes.
In your eyes.
In my eyes.
I think it's accidentally gay.
Maybe.
Accidentally,
because you had no choice.
I mean,
you weren't given the okay. I guess
you were involuntarily gay.
Yeah, so I don't think
Whoops. Oops! I think I'm gay now.
It was it wasn't even Lady Gaga's Born This Way. It was dreamed this way.
Yeah, and being gay is a choice, so I don't think it connects.
Is it a choice though?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Huh. I thought it was a gamble. Anyway.
Every gay person wakes up and is like, "I'm gay."
Yeah.
Because they want attention.
Mm-hmm. My father told me that one.
Yeah. Well, your father keeps doing it for attention at Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, and it's very, very annoying because the rest of the year he's straight, but suddenly Thanksgiving dinner, oh my God, he's the gayest one in the room.
At the dinner table and comes out and
puts makeup on.
Yep.
When I was like, "Oh, I'm non-binary," I just woke up and I was like, "I'm bored. I'm she they now."
And
I'm sure how that works.
And then you got a ton more friends.
You got the crowds. You got the eyes on you.
Everybody's like, "Wow, that's so cool."
Yeah. And see that's how they're doing it these days. It's these kids. These kids, they're just doing this for attention.
Don doesn't dream gay stuff for attention, though.
No, this was deep within your own mind.
You should tell the context to why you were involuntarily gay.
Okay,
as Lex put it.
So what happened was I had one of my best friends. Don't laugh. His name was Dong, and Ryan. Come on, Ryan.
Slightly.
He almost choked on his drink.
Anyway,
what's his
Dong?
Dog. No fucking way.
No, that was
this is a lie.
That's what he told me the other day.
That's what got him thinking.
You can find him. You can find him on LinkedIn. He like I still have him as a friend.
Dude,
I'm gonna bleep out his name. I don't want people to go fucking harass.
Yeah.
You have to at least
bleep out his
first name. Yeah, first name.
Have the last name still.
Yeah.
Doop Dong.
Yeah.
Bleep Dong.
Oh my God. Yeah. No. Why did I say that? Anyway, he and I were like best friends back in China, and shut up. And so we were like, he was my best friend, even though
just doxed this man.
But anyway, so what happened was one night I had a very intense dream. Where like him and I were like in the locker room showers, but like we were somehow like really ripped, like we were like like Korean like buff, you know, like super skinny, but like our like muscles are super defined and everything. And then but he had like an erection, and his erection went up to his like chest, but the thing was his penis looked like it was made out of plastic and wax. And I was just there, and I was washing him, and he was washing me.
Did you wash his penis, or was it?
Yeah. And then the thing is, I woke up from that. I fucking woke up, and then the next day I got to class, and I fucking walked up to him, and I said, "Dude, I just had the gayest dream, and you were in it." And he like, I told him about it because he was my best friend. I thought he would understand. He's like, dude, that's weird. I don't want to hang out with you anymore. And he just
did he cut contact?
Yeah, like totally
cut contact. Yeah.
I love that you decided that the first thing you did when you went to school was like go up to him and you're like, I have to tell you. Like, and you told him everything.
Did you tell him in detail? You're like, man, and your penis looked like it was made out of wax, and I was stroking it, and I was cradling your balls and sudsing up your asshole. It's crazy.
A finger slipped in by accident because it was so soapy.
Your dick was so clean.
He got so upset.
Did you invite him over to your place after you told him the story?
He just did not want to like hang out with me anymore. And then the worst part was I was really bummed out, so I wanted to go to a playground and just play alone by myself. There was a playground on the way back home, and that was a playground that was right in front of his house. And he saw me on the playground, and I saw him. We had like eye contact. He thought I was stalking him afterwards. And so he just like hated me even more.
So he just chose to go to that one playground that one day.
There was only one playground in the whole area.
So you were looking up at his window? Did he see,
swinging on the swing, looking up?
In one fell swoop.
Kicking his feet.
No.
In one fell swoop, you're this guy's like gay stalker.
I mean,
and then you doxed him.
How did I dox
and then
him?
you doxed him just a second
You said his name and then said what website to find him on.
You said go find him on LinkedIn.
No, don't find him on LinkedIn. Bleep that out.
I am bleeping it out. I have.
Fuck.
Wait, what am I bleeping out?
The name and the website.
Of what?
Dog.
What? Who?
Shut up, dude.
Why? You just telling me to shut up?
Oh, come on,
I'm trying to get information so I can help I'm trying to help you here.
You're pushing me. You're pushing me and my buttons.
I'm not pushing you. I'm gaslighting you. There's a difference.
Okay.
See, and that story is true because that's every detail he told me. Exactly the same.
Okay.
And this was 2 days ago. So when he told me this, so it lines up.
There's a lot of stories I've told you that are real.
Yeah, but the fact that you say that
lot.
It's just like that's worded in a very kind of permissive,
deceiving way.
Yeah, deceiving way.
It means that some of them are not.
I mean,
which ones weren't? He knows. That the look on his face, he already knows. He's pretending like he's thinking, but he knows which ones are false.
Do you feel like he's lied to you? Do you lie to everyone?
No.
That was a lie. The way he paused right there.
What?
He just gets bored. He just like tells people lies.
Okay.
He's just like
Here's the
he
thing,
likes
though.
telling stories. He's a storyteller.
I will lie about just telling stupid stories because I just want to make shit up, and I will say that it's a lie at the end. I will not like.
That's true.
I will always confirm.
he
I will
like
always
feels
confirm
bad
if it's a
about
lie or
it,
not.
but he still does it, and he like talks about how much he likes doing it.
But they're good stories.
So he like
loves doing
how do you like feel bad for something that you're like I love lying?
He gets a thrill as he's telling the story. He gets like a wild thrill out of it, and then immediately the thrill dies down, and he's like, "Ah!"
You can like see the dopamine like running over his brain while he's talking.
I just like being devious
like
and
his
mischievous.
face lights up.
It's like after you crank it, and then you see your reflection in the computer screen, and it's that feeling of shame. That's what happens after you tell a lie. You have such a good time, and then
post lie, like
clarity.
You're just, like you're just getting
God. Like all my
You're getting
lie juice is like
regrets.
drained out, and I'm like coming back to my senses.
Yeah, what did you tell me? You told me something so funny last night. I was on the little green couch and you were on the gray one, and you were like, you remembered some story, and it sounded really real because you were like laughing as you were telling it.
Which
like,
one?
It sounded like you were like recalling it and laughing, so it seemed very authentic.
You're just fucking lying.
No, okay, listen. Do you remember anything about the story? Maybe it can help.
No, I
It doesn't matter if it was a lie.
Yeah, we both had fun, so that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't there when the story happened or didn't happen, so like ultimately it doesn't matter. I enjoyed you telling the story, and you enjoyed telling it to me. So whether it was real or not doesn't matter. We just got to grow a little closer. That's all.
So why are you guys getting mad at me?
I'm not getting mad at you.
I'm not upset.
I'm just concerned.
We want better for you.
Well,
Just
John-
recognizing a pattern.
This is like a lying intervention right now.
this is kind of an intervention, and I appreciate it. And
In fact,
You
there was
can
an
all fuck
apology.
off.
There was an Don. There was an apology you wanted to give the audience.
oh yeah, so I do have an apology for the audience, guys. I have an apology for you. That was awful.
No, we're not good. That was good. I liked it.
I think it's a good intro to your apology.
Okay. Anyway, I have to apologize.
Yeah, they're listening now. They're very attentive.
This is what? This is 3 episodes ago. 3 episodes
This
ago?
is last episode.
That he said this?
Yes,
No, 2 episodes ago.
2
Wait.
episodes ago.
Yeah.
we recorded a podcast after the one with
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
you and wait.
You and I recorded one.
Yes.
Yeah.
With,
Oh my
You guys
god,
did.
with
Yes.
BB No Money.
that's
Yep.
dude. That happened. We just hung out afterwards. I just kind of like my brain was like, oh, we just all hung out for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
It didn't really
was the
like
longest
feel like a podcast, I guess, because that
It was over an hour and
it
a
was
half.
almost 2 hours
Mm-hmm.
in terms of recording.
Yeah. The final one was still like over an hour and a half. But Don, sorry, 2 episodes ago, the episode with Don, if you want to listen to something that he has to apologize for, go check that out. But go ahead and apologize.
Okay. So in a previous episode that contained me and my unreliable stories, I mentioned a practice called P-maxing and poo-maxing. Now, that was all a joke. I do not condone P-maxing and poo-maxing. In fact, it is very unhealthy to participate in such practices. I was only doing it because I thought the bit was really funny. I like putting maxing in front of words. It sounds really funny. That's all I have to say.
Well,
I'm picturing like Joe Biden, like like
do not condone.
P-maxing or poo-maxing.
Don, can you explain real quick to people?
You just had, like, a fucking stroke.
Hey, Don, can you? So it's because I just said condone. So I said, hey, Don, can you?
Don.
Can you just, for the people that might have missed that episode, explain what P-maxing and poo-maxing is?
If you guys want to know what
But he already condoned it, so it's okay. I mean, did not condone it. He condemned it.
Yeah, I condemn it now. What I condone is putting the word maxing in front of anything else. Like hell maxing
Yes.
or strength maxing.
Yeah. Okay.
So what P and poo maxing was is it's this idea where you just hold everything in until you are about to burst, and it's basically this crazy idea that I came up with a couple of friends where it just sounds funny. It's just all about like you hold it in until you burst and you're done.
Well, you said
Until you
said
that's not what you said.
You said it was for like it was healthy. It was for efficiency.
No, I didn't say.
You said it was for efficiency.
I said it was for efficiency, but not for health. I said it just gave you more time during the day, and then you just had like one like.
You said it. You said when I'm saying health, like efficiency, yes, but you said it would like build up your tolerance, which would lead to just kind of like like you could go throughout your day without having to pee as much because you built up such a high tolerance.
Did I say tolerance? Really?
Yeah, I believe so. That was part of it. Is like the reason you would do this is because you're training your body to hold in the pee.
From medical health expert Dawn on the podcast, and people quickly pointed out that if you do that, it can lead to things such as a UTI, bladder cancer, and not to mention that is a fetish for a lot of people in of itself.
Yeah.
What's that one called?
I don't.
Omorashi.
Dawning.
What?
Omorashi.
Is that actually what it's called?
Where they hold their pee in?
What? I mean, it's like a subsect of like water sports.
Wait,
I
what?
thought it was called holding.
She knows.
I thought it was called holding.
I'm like, leave it to the sex worker to know that.
Yeah. Okay. So Omorashi, Don. Yeah. So Don and his friends. Okay. So Don and his male friends were just jokingly having a fetish with each other.
Thank you for clarifying my male friends. That they're my male friends. Thank you for clarifying that.
Well, it's because it's you and a bunch of guys having wouldn't it be funny if we all partook in this fetish together?
We didn't though. We just made it up.
It's just bros being bros. That's what you do.
It's okay. Ryan and I tried PMAX.
I don't think we have much room to talk.
No, we don't PMAX or Poomax.
No, we don't pee or Poomax.
I would say you and I poo minimum.
Yeah,
we poo min. It's like
you used to send me pictures of your poo, and then
Snapchats.
I would never really respond, so I think you stopped.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because after a while I was like, oh, he probably doesn't like these Snapchats of my shit.
I don't like looking at poo in the toilet.
It was like
for some reason I've told you this. When I look at something, all I can do is like for some reason picture it in my mouth, and I just start to gag.
I've smell gel turds. It's not poo minimizing. There's no poo min whatever. I promise you.
So you think
it is Poomax?
Yeah,
both of y'all.
Are we blowing it up?
It's like the fucking Minions fart gun.
I saw that, by the way, at Walmart. It's a toy you can buy, the Minions fart gun.
I was thinking about it.
She had used the bathroom, and Ryan and I had both blown up each bathroom in the SuperMegaplex right before. So she was like,
I've suffered the wrath.
You were PMAXing not by choice though. This was because you couldn't go into the bathrooms. So I do apologize for that. That was
well, there was an open bathroom.
PMAXing.
Yeah, against your will. So
it's just one of the many things I go through with you guys. It's all right.
Yeah,
it's what I expect.
We have to take our shits.
It's a part of the journey. It's part of the experience.
Lex, it's our company. It's our office. When the big boss men have to take a poo poo, they're going to take
our own podcast.
Hey, if I really want to go, I'll go out in the back.
That's right.
We interrupt our Let's Plays. We interrupt our live action content for pooping and peeing.
It's
meetings.
Important.
It's very important.
Hey, as Shrek
I don't like holding shit in.
Better out than in.
Yep, that's great. I love it.
Out than in.
Better out than in. That's right.
That was awesome. That sounded just like Mike Myers.
Mike Myers here?
Michael Myers?
Not that one.
Michelle Myers, if he was French.
And a woman? Made Don laugh.
I'm an onion. I have
don't
many
make me laugh
layers.
right now.
Are you gonna squirt?
No,
What if just have it like Don didn't say anything for like 10 minutes and then just squirted?
Don't make me laugh too hard. I'm gonna gas up the room, dude.
Don't do that.
That's disgusting.
Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh.
That's a bit hypocritical for me to say that.
I need to focus on my core.
Are your farts smelly?
Nope.
What?
That's a cartoon gulp sound effect.
What was that? Yes or no?
Bro.
Is it a secret?
Don's like...
Don, do you have a little like laughing gas or something? What? Why are you laughing?
I can't take this.
What's making you laugh, dude?
The fact that we talk about farting and pooping and peeing.
That's why people come to the podcast.
This is like the only thing you talk about. You only laugh
It's so funny. It's so funny though.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You're the one that brought up the farts.
Losing his mind.
You're breaking me, dude.
The poo is breaking.
Every
him.
time I get here, it's always fucking poo and pee. Like,
You're the
come
one
on.
that brings up the poo.
I know. I'm fucking messed up.
just
I'm so messed up.
His brain is broken. We just heard his
Sounds
brain
like he's
break.
crying. Sounds like.
Don's having a mental breakdown.
See,
right
I
now.
want you to be. Imagine him like that, but with Joker makeup.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're having a Joker moment right now.
No,
We talked about this in the last
Oh my
podcast.
God.
He would make
Don's
a phenomenal
having a certified
Joker.
silly moment.
No, remember last night when like I just kept laughing out of nowhere and I showed you and it's the dog with the
Oh yeah.
the fucking dog with the fucking Plants vs Zombies sunflowers.
What?
What are you talking about,
The
dude?
one you posted on
The dog with zombies, pants, sunflowers.
It's the one you
No,
posted
Plants
on
vs.
the.
Zombies.
Oh,
on the-
Plants versus Zombies. Wait,
Let me explain. Yesterday, I was just lying in bed, just watching, funny Twitch crap, and
yeah.
and then I just looked at my phone and I see an image of this dog just photoshopped in front of a Plants vs Zombies sunflower, and it just made me laugh so hard. And it reminded the laugh earlier I had the fit that gave me a throwback to that moment.
How many moments do you have like that? Is it rare?
I have a lot of moments like that. There's another one where this dude I found on DeviantArt just drew the entire cast of Family Guy but his Rick and Morty characters, and they made Brian Jerry, and they just erased his nose. I can't.
You're a little goober, Don. You just having a certified silly moment.
That's what I'm saying. Every time I say that, I crack up.
That made me laugh.
I just like being funny and whimsical.
I woke up thinking about certified silly moment, and I started laughing.
I just like being silly, have all around good energy.
You do, man. You have all around. Both of you guys do. Both of you guys have been staying with me at my house for the last week or so.
You know why?
Why?
Should we tell everyone? Because
I'm gonna kill him.
Is there a secret?
So the first day that I came over, I immediately picked him up and dropped him.
That is true. The second I saw you, I came downstairs and you were in my living room, and you went in for the hug, and I ran up and you did the pick me up thing, and you grabbed me and I jumped into it, and then we both went tumbling down to the ground because you were wearing high socks. I mean, you slipped on my fake wood floors and just whoop, and it was like something out of a cartoon.
That was an attempt.
The attempt did not work. So since then we've been trying. I've put up the anvil.
Is that why you've randomly given me 3 Gatorades? You spiking them with something that I'm just immune to?
I'm smiling. No one can see it, but I'm smiling.
She filled them up with silly cartoon
Matt
juice.
had a little rough bonk. I don't know if you told that story on the other podcast.
No, I bonked my head.
I don't know if you want to tell. It's your story.
I basically, long story short, I got stuck downtown in the middle of the night and my phone was dead, and I tripped and I bonked my head, and then I came home.
No, but describe in detail what kind of bonk this is.
I have a Band-Aid on my head right now.
Like what happened? What
context.
created the bonk?
Give us the atmosphere.
Basically, I was I went to my friend's show, Young Bae, and then I went to the after party. And at those after parties, they serve you free alcohol. And I got pretty tipsy, and then I called a Lyft back to go home to leave because I was ready to go home, and I don't know what I did, but I fucked something up in my Lyft app, and I got lifted to the wrong address somewhere in the middle of downtown Los Angeles at 1 or 2 a.m. And I got out of the Lyft, and I was like, oh fuck, because I was too timid. When I realized it was the wrong location, when he's dropping me off, I was too timid to be like, no, this is wrong. I was like, thanks. And I was just going to call another one, and I get out, and then,
because you can tell him and he'll drive you. He still gets paid for that drive.
Right. I was
just add your place.
I was just scared.
Yeah.
I was, it's the social anxiety of Uber drivers is a lot for me.
Had a certified silly moment.
I did. And I got out and I was like, all right, let me call another one. And I'm standing on this dark, empty downtown very sketchy street, And then I pull out my phone and it's dead. And I was like, oh, well, this is no good. And I tried to stop some cars to maybe like
hitchhike home
to give me a ride, or to at the very least,
were you
like
waving out to cars?
I was, yeah. And
anyone stop?
One couple did stop.
You're like, hey, what's up?
And I explained to them very, very, very.
They're like, sorry, man, can't help, and drove off.
No, he paused and he was like, how far? And I told him, and he was like, no. And I was like, okay, well, at the least, like, is there any way I could charge my phone, or could you guys call someone for me? And he goes, nope, and then just sped off. But before that happened, his girlfriend, they were assholes, but his girlfriend did give me, for some fucking reason, the car adapter brick to a phone charger. No charger or anything, just the car adapter.
Okay.
So I don't know why she gave me that.
Great.
And then I was freaking out, and then the cops rolled by, and I was like, finally. And I raised my arms up, and they sped up.
You went to the cops for help?
Well, they were driving by, and I needed to get home, and I raised my arms up, and they sped by, and they sped up as they went by. So
certified ACAB moment.
Yeah, that was an ACAB moment for me. That really solidified it.
Should have gunned them down.
If I could have, I would.
Matt had a white moment.
Should have spilled their brains onto the cement,
like,
my boy.
He was like, cops will help me.
Yeah, and then they were like, oh, we can't shoot him, and they just sped off. So I was stuck downtown, and I'm freaking out. No one will stop for me, and I don't know how I'm gonna get home. I was like, I'm gonna have to sleep outside. So I was like, okay, maybe I can go find like a gas station, because I don't know where I am. So I start jogging down the side of the street, and I tripped, and I luckily caught my fall with my forehead directly on the concrete.
Okay. And
it's one of those like smacks that's so hard that like I saw a flash
like
of light.
A Hanna-Barbera sound effect.
Yeah, and my teeth fell out like piano keys.
Boink.
And basically it was like a flash of light. And then I was like, that's why they say seeing stars.
It was like a cymbal crash and everything.
It fucking hurt. Like I was like, oh my God. Because I just poof, and I've never hit my head that hard. And I was like, oh my God. And I stood back up, and I was so dizzy from hitting my head. I fell down again. And this time, then I fucked up my shoulder and my elbow. Like skinned them really hard on the street. And I was like, this is the worst night of my life. And then I got back up, and then luckily I saw two very nice young men walking down the sidewalk, and I ran up to them, and they let me go to their motel room and charge my phone so I can call an Uber. Yeah, they were very, very sweet. So I don't know who you guys are, but if you ever somehow hear this, thank you.
Trusting strangers is a big one.
I know, but I didn't have many other options. I was hurt. I was exhausted.
Honestly, I don't know how you like what would have happened. Like I was like thinking like, damn, he was gone for a while, and then when he came back, you like looked like shit.
I walked in, my face was like it was swollen. Like my forehead was like the knot was like at least like 3 inches across.
It was huge.
You like came up the stairs and like leaned against the wall, and you like tried like smiling at us, like trying to play it cool, and you're like, and you're like, I was like, you good? And you're like, no. And you just like stumbled upstairs like doom, 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 doom.
I was like so dizzy from hitting my head.
Yeah, I was really worried about you. Like, even if I am trying to kill you, like it's a cheap kill if you do it yourself.
Right. So you had to let me heal first. But
yeah.
You know, she brought me a Gatorade by my room, and then the other day she did again too, just like with a
What kind of Gatorade?
First time it was blue.
Okay.
Second time it was red, and then we were at Walmart, and you just bought me a Gatorade.
Well, what color was this one?
Red.
Okay.
I'm red pilling him.
So it's together that would make it like a really dark, really purplish.
Well, the first one you gave me was half drank.
And I did ask you what your favorite color was, and it was purple.
And it was. That's right. You asked me yesterday what's my favorite color, and I said purple. And now the pieces are coming together. I don't know what they mean yet, but they're coming together.
You invited me over.
I did, but if you end up killing me, you're gonna have to deal with a lot of angry 15-year-olds on Twitter.
Yeah, that is true.
I'll just post some furries and they'll go away.
That's true.
Yeah,
that'll satiate them.
I've gotten in trouble for liking one of your posts before.
It's so funny whenever you guys like my pictures, and like
the principal call you to
they'll like screenshot it and at you guys and be like,
that's what I'm talking. Yeah,
what are you guys doing liking this? It's like they're having good taste.
Anytime I like a girl's photo or something, someone screenshots and like, yo, Matt horny on Maine. It's like, stop. It's weird. I'm just liking. I like a lot of photos. I like my friends' photos.
I like the art. It's great.
Yeah.
There was somebody, I will not name them, not that I would remember, but somebody, yeah, lying and eating hot chip. There was there was somebody, I posted a picture of when I got a haircut, and somebody was like, no wonder Matt has you at his house. And then like they had it up for like 30 seconds, then deleted it. I think they like realized like maybe I shouldn't say that.
God damn.
And I'm like, all right.
my house is a refuge. It's a shelter home for just
both of our houses always like have consistently for some reason this year, not for some reason, we always invite it, but has been like a refuge for a lot of friends. This year's been very social in terms of people visiting.
Yeah, it is.
Like a lot of like I've seen probably more people have visited this year than any year that I can remember since living out here. Feels nice.
Yeah,
it's like I just wish maybe it would be better if Justin could move out here, y'all could move out here, so it's like so people could actually be here and we could all hang out.
I'm planning on next year, so yeah, you'll see more of me.
Why you give me that goofy smile, Don?
Whether or not you like it or whatever, I'll keep attempting to kill Matt, and then you and I can hang out.
If it doesn't go through this trip.
I don't know why it's so rare out here. But like there's like a few people I can like smoke up with.
Yeah.
Like Matt and I will smoke weed every now and then, but you don't like overdoing
Matt's
it.
like a lightweight. He's like, he does it like once and he's like, I'm good. You know your limit, and that's smart. That's good, because otherweise you'll crash. I just get really tired. And Ryan and I are weed addicts, so we smoke bongs. We hit weed.
You guys be puffing that shit.
We puff dank.
I like some joints, some vapes. It's all good. It's all wonderful.
Spank that smoke stick, suck that shaft. Get that sweet dank juice.
That's another reason why I got to get out here, because it's kind of lame over there on the east side. There's you can't,
nothing. Yeah.
Well, what is that? But you're not allowed to.
No, I remember like when I worked at Food Lion, because a outside company would come in and clean the floor sometimes. Mm-hmm. Usually I would have to do it, or some other person who was like on staff would have to clean the floors. But for some reason, once a month or once every now and then, there would just be an outside company that cleaned the whole floors and did their own thing. I don't know why, or maybe we started. It's weird, but one of the guys just sold me weed for the longest time, and it was just great because I just get off of work, buy weed, go home, smoke up.
And this is South Carolina, where it's illegal. And what was the company's name?
Huh? What was the company's name?
Remember this
what road
name?
is it on?
They're gonna find out which Food Line I worked for, about what year, and then which contracts they had with.
They're gonna look through every employee that worked for them that year, narrow it down to the min, and then be like, okay,
that's 2 people this podcast.
Dude, what if people are that fucking evil?
They like pinpoint it.
I just 4chan doxed.
Like they do a CSI type, like how they do on the TV show where like they like put in something really vague and it like zooms it in like their face immediately. Like they found them. They're like, we got them.
We're putting them in jail. Like a blurry image clear.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So
run it through the depixeler algorithm.
How did you initially begin buying marijuana from this guy? Did he just come up to you and say, "Do you want to buy weed?"
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I feel like, you're a college student. You're not going to fucking narc. An adult would probably do that in South Carolina.
You should have.
Even if you were like a church going kid, you'd just be like, that was weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was just safe for him. And before sometimes even before I even did weed, people would offer, and I wasn't like, I gotta go tell her. It was just like, no. And they were always, oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, no, thanks. Not for me.
I think they like it when you're just like, no. Or yes, like they don't. It's not like a big thing.
Well, remember that list that the schools used to give you, and it's like 100 ways to say no to like smoking
oh my
pot.
God! Did y'all do Dare?
Yeah.
Okay. They don't do that anymore, do they?
They do.
Do they?
It's like I thought it was like a different form of it.
I don't think they go into schools.
No, I
anymore.
saw a pop-up booth for it.
Yeah, they
recently.
do pop-up booths because I've seen them outside of like grocery stores.
Oh yeah, wasn't some like Dare dude like cussing some dude out in like some TikTok or something? That's the only time I've seen like Dare in like the last 10 years. Any relevant? It's like I should find it. There's like some dude in a Dare shirt like cussing some dude out, calling some guy lame because he was like getting harassed by him.
There is I just remember having to write like an essay on like what my life would probably be like if I smoked marijuana or did drugs, and like what.
When I was a kid, I was always like, I'm not gonna smoke marijuana.
Yeah, I mean, I told you, I made a Facebook group.
Cigarettes.
I made a Facebook group called "Like This If You Plan on Never Doing Pot." And I liked it.
Don always like
he's had this face for the last like 30 minutes while not speaking, where he just looks like he's like.
I think I caught him almost sleeping. Just
it looks like he has like a sour jawbreaker.
If you saw someone do this, what would you suspect? What would you think happened?
His arms are crossed, resting his head on his shoulder with his eyes shut. I'd say that.
I found this video if you guys want to see it. It's like some anti-mask.
Hurry up, Don's gonna fall asleep.
I'm not falling asleep. I am sitting quietly. I'm letting you guys talk because I don't want to take up your guys' time.
Don, I just said at the beginning of the podcast, you're good content.
You know what does take up time?
Ad reads.
Learning a new language can feel intimidating. When I first decided to give Ruski, that's Russian in Russian, a shot, I was worried about the level of difficulty, the time commitment, and having to hear how my accent sounded out loud. But thanks to Babbel, the #1 selling language learning app, the whole process was addictively fun, fast, and easy. Whether you want to learn a new language for an upcoming trip or as an engaging new hobby, Babbel teaches bite-sized language lessons for real-world use. It's so easy. I just pop open the app, do a little lessons. Next thing you know, I'm one step closer to fluent. Babbel's 15-minute lessons make it the perfect way to learn a new language on the go. Other language learning apps use AI for their lesson plans, but Babbel lessons were created by over 100 language experts. Their teaching method has been scientifically proven to be effective. That's science, guys. With Babbel, you could choose from 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, and German. Plus, Babbel's speech recognition technology helps you improve your pronunciation and accent. There's so many ways to learn with Babbel. In additional lessons, you can access podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. Start your new language learning journey today with Babbel. I just pop that sucker open. Bam! I'm learning Russian left and right. And right now, when you purchase a 3-month Babbel subscription, you get an additional 3 months for free. That's 6 months for the price of just 3. Go to Babbel.com and use promo code SUPER. That's BABBEL.com, code SUPER. Babbel, language for life.
This holiday season, the best deal in wireless can be found at Mint Mobile. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton. With phone plans starting at just $15 a month, I've been using Mint Mobile long before this holiday deal, and I have to say, it's the perfect time to switch, especially with that buy 3 months, get 3 months free. It saves me a lot of money, and I can use it on any phone. By going online only and eliminating the traditional costs of retail, Mint Mobile passes significant savings on to you. All plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. With Mint Mobile, choose the amount of monthly data that's right for you and stop paying for data you never use. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all existing contacts. For a limited time, buy any 3-month Mint Mobile plan and get 3 more months for free by going to mintmobile.com/supermega. That's mintmobile.com/supermega. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/supermega.
Today's episode of the SuperMegaCast is sponsored by Honey. We all shop online, and we've seen that promo code field taunt us at checkout. It's going, ha-ha! But thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey is the free browser extension that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. Honey sports over 30,000 stores online, ranging from sites that have tech and gaming products to popular fashion brands and even food delivery. I use Honey on all of my browsers. No joke, it always pops up, saves me money. I use it for food delivery all the time and save myself like $5, $10 sometimes. It's awesome. And here's how it works. Imagine you're shopping on one of your favorite sites. When you check out, the Honey button drops down and all you have to do is click Apply Coupons. Yes, that's it. Wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupon codes it can find for that site, and if Honey finds a working coupon, you'll watch the prices drop before your eyes. OMG, it was a Friday night, I was hungry, and I went on unspecified food delivery app, and Honey saved me $17 on a big order I split with some friends. It was amazing. So if you don't have Honey already, you could be straight up missing out on free savings. It's literally free and installs in just a few seconds. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting this podcast. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/megacast. That's joinhoney.com/megacast.
Okay, now show us the TikTok video since we just got done with those amazing ad reads.
They were good.
Oh, they were so fun to read too.
There's one that's I hate when like you're trying to show somebody and it's like something and it's like there's one that's a minute long or there's here, I'll just show you this one. You know how that goes, right? Anyway.
Yeah, I know how it'd be.
Here.
Callie's different.
I get in this shit all the time where I'm like talking about a video and I can never find it because I think I'm starting to feel like I'm like boomer brained in that way of how I search for things because I never find it. And all of a sudden like Justin or Leighton will just be like, oh, just found it. I just searched this. And I'm like, what? I was very specific in my search.
Yeah. These kids are getting too smart, man.
I feel uncomfortable wearing masks. Will you take it off? Hey, there you go. Anti-maskers club, bro. Missed it, bro.
What?
Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you.
Hey, one-time donation for suicide prevention. Oh, you triggered? You triggered? I'm not triggered. You're just an asshole. No, you're doing $50 and I'll let you go. Anybody that wears a mask is a traitor to the United States. What are you talking about?
This kid's awesome.
People are not comfortable talking to you if you don't have a mask on. It's my job. Look, kids get expelled from school if they don't wear masks. I don't give a shit. I'm not in school. That's tyranny, dude. These are no kids. So you're enabling that, bro. Whatever, bro. How does it feel? How does it feel to be a tyrant? Hey, bro, don't walk away. I need your name.
To be a tyrant. Dude's literally wearing a lanyard and wearing a Dare t-shirt.
That's the definition of a tyrant to me.
Nothing. I'm not about to saw you and go to jail.
You know, the Nazis followed orders as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
You said bitch ass.
Oh,
Imagine getting cussed up by a guy in a Dare shirt.
I hope Dare fired his ass for calling that man that was just voicing his opinion on keeping America
it's
free.
his God-given right.
Right. And he's trying to keep America free. You know, kids get expelled for not wearing face masks.
Honestly,
During a pandemic that's already claimed almost 800,000 American lives in the last year and a half. But that doesn't matter.
you're spitting.
I am very impressed at how you can memorize long sequences of numbers.
I said 800,000. That's not a long sequence of numbers.
It has a lot of zeros.
It has 5 zeros.
Did that impress you, Don? 100 million.
Oh! Don, I got one for you. 1 billion.
Yo, you're about to make him pee his pants. He's about to pee Max in front of
250 trillion, Don.
Oh.
250 trillion, 973,000.3, Don.
Oh, but Don, how about this? $1 quintillion.
Dude.
1 sextillion.
Sex?
Septillion. Yeah, these are real numbers.
These are sex numbers?
Sextillion, yeah.
Good God.
And the number of stars in the known universe, I'm pretty sure is it's a funny number.
It's 2.
I think it's 69 sextillion stars.
I remember
That's a lot of mass.
Actually, I remember from a TV show says that like there's only 2 stars, but they move really fast.
What?
What?
What are you talking
What kind of shit are they showing you over in Deutschland, dude?
So only 2 stars exist. They just move really fast.
Yeah.
That sounds like flat Earth type shit.
Yeah.
Wait, how would that make sense?
Are you lying
look
again?
up in the night sky.
I think he is.
You're lying.
I don't
That's
trust
a yes.
him.
You're lying.
Nobody
How would that even make
trusts him anymore.
sense?
Don's credibility is ruined.
I remember a TV show.
We never lie to our audience, Don.
Oh, wait.
We make sure
Don?
that's a point that we hit.
Oh wait, no,
We're
that
honest.
show that was Jimmy Neutron.
What are you talking about?
That was a Jimmy Neutron episode where Carl said there's 2 stars in the sky.
What is what neurons are being activated right now?
I think Leighton
What?
No, I'm not gonna snitch on him.
Did he suck you off?
Are you gonna blame the weed?
Are you blaming our one homosexual employee
For smoking you up?
That's not woke of you. You were just wearing a he/him thing yesterday, and now this.
Don.
That was literally a third of a joint shared between 4 people.
I'm not very strong.
At Deutschland College.
Speaking of,
am I the only one that didn't smoke weed before the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now I feel left out.
Yeah,
Well,
you should have.
Lex.
Here.
no, I already am tired right now.
What are you gonna do? Fall asleep?
Yeah.
Oh, we have to record.
Yeah, we gotta shoot 2 videos after this, and if I do that, I'm gonna be zonked.
Drink a Monster, brother. Like a real
Caffeine
gamer.
only works so well for me. I fucking chug coffee, and it just makes me feel a little buzzed. But then,
coffee doesn't do shit for me.
That's funny considering how many times you've been like, I want a coffee.
well, yeah, because I need it. I drink coffee like crazy. I love coffee, but like if I don't have coffee, then I'm very tired.
Do
But
the
if I have
energy
coffee, it marginally wakes me up.
Do the energy drink.
The energy drinks are bad for you.
5-hour energy, dude.
Hey, you know that 2 p.m. feeling. I got that yesterday, real bad, dude. I got that 2 p.m. feeling so bad.
I remember using that in I think it was I want to say late high school. I like got it from a gas station because I was
They
like,
taste awful.
I'm gonna try it because I have to stay up late because I procrastinated and I have to write like a multi-page essay, and I also have to do the research for it because I procrastinated.
You're like, fuck it, worth a shot.
And I'm like, I'm just gonna stay up all night, and it did help me like laser focus. Like,
they do work.
It worked.
It's just a lot of B vitamins and like guarine and caffeine and shit and sugar. I think sugar. No, it has that sugar-free taste, which makes you think
it has that sugar-free taste.
That's disgusting. Like a company advertising something that has a sugar-free taste.
Diet Coke with that classic sugar-free taste.
That classic diet taste that everyone loves in their soda. You know when you want your soda to taste good, but it tastes just slightly weird and you can't explain how, and it's just not as good?
Like a Coke that's been left out a little too long.
And also,
Diet Coke.
something's just off, but it's good. It's Diet Coke's gross.
Why haven't we been hired? Why don't we have a sponsorship with Coke?
I think we have good voices for television commercials. Like,
can you drop
drink Diet
Coca-Cola
Coke
smut of us, and we can send it to Coca-Cola and Company, and they'll want to probably capitalize.
How about
on it.
this?
That's what Ryan Reynolds did with Deadpool.
Really?
He released a little short image of it, and then people wanted it so bad that it happened. If we release smut,
Wait, blue shirt guy?
no, that's his character he plays in the Free Guy.
Who is this blue shirt guy?
It's Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it, so
It's bad.
if any companies want to hire Ryan and I to do advertising for like radio,
Coca-Cola,
or even commercials, like,
not Pepsi.
do you hate Pepsi? Try Coca-Cola.
They should reignite the like Coca-Cola and Pepsi fight. That just
Oh, it's still going on. I actually
Is it though? Coca-Cola's been one.
no, yeah, they've been
just for the
one.
content.
They've been one, but listen to this. I had a friend that worked at Pepsi, and he was dedicated, man. He was like, so the employees at Pepsi, the factory he worked at, I think this might have been in Florida. They were
Florida, bro.
They were absolutely like brainwashed, dedicated to Pepsi in a really weird way. Where like they wouldn't order Coke products at restaurants or whatever, and my friend ran like the supply chain management floor, some bullshit. If I went to college, I probably know what it is. And he said one of his coworkers wore a Coca-Cola shirt to work one day as like a joke. Maybe it was April Fool's Day or something. And he said his like manager saw him and said, "You get the fuck out of here and take that shit off." And he fired him. He wore a Coca-Cola shirt to his job at the Pepsi factory. So they're pretty intense. I like the people that work there. Like
Maybe it was just that one guy that was intense. I have to imagine there's got to be a cool like.
my friend was intense about it too.
Really?
Yeah, he was pretty
There's
intense
something in
about
that
it.
Pepsi.
He got fired, but
If he was so intense about it, then why did he choose to wear a Coca-Cola shirt to the Pepsi factory?
my friend wasn't the one that wore the Coca-Cola
Wait,
shirt.
who wore that? Just
My friend said a guy that he worked with.
Oh,
wore
I
one,
thought-
and then
see-
and then the boss yelled at him and made him get out.
now I'm not as invested.
My friend was pretty dedicated to PepsiCo.
Okay,
I
he was like, this idiot wore a Coca-Cola shirt. I would never do such. a thing.
I said, I was like, dude, that's ridiculous. He got fired. And he was like, dude,
Could you bring a
big
Coke
deal.
to drink at Pepsi?
Dude, hell no.
That's stupid,
Isn't it? And that's what I said to my friend.
That's
He was
childish.
he was like, dude, that's a big deal.
That's a corporation that's just acting like a 5-year-old.
It's like just
It's like a 5-year-old made the
jealous.
contract to work in like, this is the factory where I make my sugar drink.
Actually, so listeners of this episode, if any of you guys work for like corporations that have competitors, and you have any stories like this, please share
Break
them
your
in the comments.
NDAs.
Well, if you're, they're not gonna know it's you posting.
Exactly.
Make it like, you know, fucking email it anonymously to us.
Put it on your Instagram story.
Email it
See if
anonymously. We'll
blows
share
up.
it on the next episode.
Send it to SuperMega / Yahoo Mail at videogamedonkey.com.
Shoot it there,
Yeah.
and we'll receive it for sure, and we'll make sure to read it on the next one.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah. But that is like a 5-year-old wrote the contract. If someone has Coke, they go to jail.
And like Bradley's Pepsi's stupid.
Now I wonder if Coke does the same thing.
They like search their trash to make sure there's no like Pepsi
They
can.
They find like an empty like Coke can in the trash,
do
like
week-
hey, like an alarm goes off and they lock down the floor.
They do weekly urine samples to test.
Honestly, Coke has more money. I bet they'd be even more like scary about it.
Oh my god. They
like scan your shit in the toilet to make sure there's, or like in your piss to make sure there's no like Pepsi that's been ingested. No Pepsi products either.
Ryan, can you come into the office real like Ryan McGee, please report to the front office?
No.
when you get there and
No, I said no. I didn't show up.
well, you get there and they go,
Still didn't show
okay,
up.
Ryan, well,
Okay, how about this? A portal opens up, a rift through
And
time,
it sucks you
accelerates
up.
a multi-dimensional universe. So in this separate universe, I choose to go up.
and first they say
like Rick and Morty.
first they say you disobeyed orders, so that's a separate
Spider-Man
conversation.
No Way Home reference, actually. Okay. Sorry, Matt. Go on.
Fucking nerd.
About your silly little story.
Now, my silly little story actually is it's drawn on so long now that it will not have a punch.
Ever played Pepsi Man?
I've never played it, but I've watched people play it, and it looks fucking brutal. And we should beat it on the channel. And by that I mean you should beat it on the channel because there's no way I could.
It seems too aggravating.
Yeah, it's. I watched Ross and Jimmy Wetzel play it on Game Grumps back years ago when we edited for them.
Jimmy Wetzel from Wetzel's Pretzel?
Mm-hmm. His family is he's the heir to Wetzel's Pretzels.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
So he's gonna inherit like $300 million.
It's his grandfather, because it's a newer company.
Dude,
Once his dad dies. Once Jimmy Wetzel's dad unfortunately goes to hell,
John Wetzel?
he'll get all the pretzel money. Jimmy Wetzel and his amazing
When he becomes
pretzels.
a baked pretzel.
Yeah, they're gonna turn his ashes into a pretzel.
But it's cool because we get
That'd be
free
dope.
Wetzels, like, because we're on like not a list, but there's like
It's a list.
There's like well, it's not a list, but it's like a card that you can have.
Mm-hmm.
You like they send you gift cards
Wait,
of a certain amount.
is it Auntie Anne's or Wetzel's Pretzels that's owned by the same parent company as Cinnabon?
I think
Auntie
it was
Anne's,
Auntie Anne's,
because Cinnabon and Auntie Anne's have
That's
their
right.
like collaborative thing.
So
They
y'all say
did the
Auntie?
Better Call
Right.
Saul.
That's right.
Y'all say auntie? Y'all don't
Auntie
say
Anne.
auntie?
Okay, no, I got made fun of because I said if I say auntie, I end up saying auntie ons, and I said that in front of some people, and they still to this day make fun of me
for
it.
saying auntie.
Me too.
So like when I
Auntie
try to say
Anne's?
auntie Anne's, I say auntie ons.
Because Auntie Anne's,
But like how I naturally say it is Auntie Anne.
Auntie
like
Anne's.
Auntie Anne's.
I do say aunts.
Because it's auntie.
Auntie Anne's.
Yeah, it's southern.
Well, auntie is also a very southern.
I say aunt.
I
My
say
aunt?
aunt more than I used to, but
Aunt Barbara.
when I'm talking to my family, I usually say aunt
Yeah.
because it's just what I grew up saying.
Just like a little bug, little dude.
I do. I mean, I think of it too. Hey, us white people be saying aunt.
We be aunt.
Yeah, we be saying auntie Anns,
Yeah.
not auntie ons.
Auntie Anne.
But that,
You said, see, you did it again. You
Yeah,
said auntie
I got-
Ans.
it's because like you're always like
you're thinking
like,
of the like not alliteration. What's it called?
You're just tripping yourself off on some vowels.
Auntie Anns.
Yeah, auntie.
That sounds wrong.
Auntie
That sounds
Anne's.
wrong.
Does it?
Auntie Ons. Auntie Ons.
Auntie Anns sounds more natural than Auntie Anns.
The more you guys say it, the less it sounds like a word. Like
Auntie
at all.
Anne's. Auntie
it just
Ons.
sounds like
Auntie Anne's.
See, it just sounds like you're saying gibberish now.
Yeah, so I still get made fun of by these people to this day for like once in the Glendale shopping mall saying fucking
What happened?
Don just.
Why'd you interrupt the
Auntie
story?
Anns. Don, that's kind of rude. I was telling my story, and
Sorry,
now I don't get to finish it.
I fell over and tripped.
It's what he deserves.
What?
I'm flinching.
You're flinching?
He's like a
Hey, two
battered
for
wife.
flinching.
He's like recovering from his mental breakdown earlier.
What mental?
Yeah,
breakdown?
he had that mental breakdown and then
he's
just
been
hasn't
so-
said another word.
He's like a dog when they get really anxious and then they like get really quiet and start shivering.
He
That's
just,
like what he's doing.
That sucked all of his juices out. Like all of his energy left in those laughs and those giggles.
Like, I bet
Oh,
like
man.
if you go back, you can like just like hear him just like stop and he's like, oh.
You can see the moment where I hit my like limit. I'm cooling down now.
I mean, he fell asleep.
He's afraid if he speaks, he'll just lie.
So it's very
There'll
noble
be
and earnest
nothing
that
but
you're.
fibs.
I think it
and
was around
rumors.
when I started saying that I was going to kill Matt, and I think maybe he started getting his alibi together.
He's
the
like
police.
oh, I shouldn't make jokes right here because if I do, then it can be used against me in court. So I need to think about.
He didn't
I'm just
wanna-
gonna. I mean, I started
trying
telling
to
the
end up on
story.
a-
So
Not trying to end up on a Jim Can't Swim video.
what's Jim Can't Swim?
Oh, you're missing out. If you like true crime,
Oh, is that a true crime channel?
Yeah.
Find out after the ad reads. If you dread looking at your credit card statements, you're not alone. The weight of debt can be crippling, but Upstart can help you on your path to financial freedom. Upstart is the fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan all online. Rather than looking at credit score alone, Upstart considers other factors like your income, current employment, and credit history to find you a smarter rate for your loan. You can check your rate without impacting your credit score in minutes for loans between $1,000 to $50,000. I use it for all my wonderful business ventures. I started with one lemonade stand. Now I have 50, all thanks to Upstart. It's wonderful, and it's fun. Find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/supermega. That's upstart.com/supermega. Don't forget to use our URL to let them know we sent you. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. That's upstart.com/supermega.
It's getting chilly, ain't it? So now I'm thinking about how to stay warm and look great doing all those outdoorsy things I love to do this time of year. You guys know me. I was thinking about venturing straight into Antarctica to have a nice little nature walk. And it's going to be cold, so it's all about the layers, right? And that's just one reason I love Faherty Clothing. Faherty is a family-run brand making high-quality, timeless clothing with modern design and functionality. You know when you're searching for the perfect go-to cozy layers? Flannels that feel like you've had them for years, shirt jackets with fleece lining, super soft sweaters and cords? Well, that's Faherty. I got a Faherty fleece that when my apartment gets a little too cold, because LA doesn't get too cold, I throw that thing on and I feel good. I'm not cold anymore. It's so soft. It feels vintage. I love it. And they're so confident in the quality of their stuff. They have a lifetime guarantee of quality. They'll replace or fix your clothes forever, no matter what. And to top it all off, Faherty is giving all SuperMegaCast listeners 20% off. That's 20% off. Faherty makes the perfect clothes for layering. Stock up on all your fall essentials now. Head to fahertybrand.com/super and use promo code SUPER at checkout to get 20% off your first purchase. That's super at Faherty, FAHERTYBRAND.com/super for 20% off.
Ah, man, I live in the United States, which means I can't watch Ghibli films on Netflix. Or can I? Well, I can, using ExpressVPN. What is ExpressVPN? Well, ExpressVPN lets you change your online location so you can control where you want sites to think you're located. Open the app, select a location, tap one button to connect, and refresh the page to access thousands of new shows and movies. Choose from almost 100 different countries. Like me, you can finally watch those Studio Ghibli films by switching your location to the United Kingdom. Because on Netflix in the United Kingdom, they have Ghibli films. You can also watch Doctor Who on UK Netflix as well, like Matt does. You can stream in HD, no problem, no buffering or lag. It's compatible with all your devices, phones, laptops, media consoles, smart TVs, and more. Not only does it let you change your location, it also encrypts your data and lets you surf the web safely and anonymously. Go to expressvpn.com/supermega to get that extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. Again, that's expressvpn.com/supermega.
I love true crime channels. More so than true crime channels, I like
True crime.
nonfiction creepy events, or like plane crashes and just like creepy happenings.
More so than not necessarily like death.
Yeah, not necessarily death, but like a mass UFO sighting in the 80s, or someone that went missing in very weird circumstances.
Do you like shit that's like,
I do like true crime though
that happened?
I like shit that is unresolved and just makes you be like, what the fuck? What could that have been? Like, was that like aliens or what?
There's a famous one that always reminds me whenever someone mentions about how unsolved crimes. Have you heard of DB Cooper?
Yeah, the airplane.
Yeah.
Don, if you listen to my most recent song, you would know that in the main chorus, I have a line that references DB Cooper by name. So, But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no. So whenever someone mentions like unsolved crimes,
that's the crime of the century.
People, I always think of DB Cooper, and then I'm like realizing they already solved that though.
They did?
No, they didn't.
No, it's famous because it never got solved.
Okay, dude.
Okay, he's lying again.
Matt,
you made me for a split second.
In the Loki,
I don't get the joke.
Plus
it's
TV
Loki.
series.
It's Loki now.
It was. You find out that Loki disguised himself to play a prank on humans because Thor dared him to. for
he was
a bet,
DB Cooper.
and then he was
Some
DB
nerd shit.
Cooper.
So
Really? Okay.
He's actually DB Cooper.
It's stupid as fuck.
I'm not making this up. You
Who
can't.
thought of that?
In the
You can't hit me
MCU,
anymore.
Loki is DB Cooper.
Yeah.
That's the biggest twist of the show. That's ridiculous.
They really haven't like
That's stupid.
they haven't yet made a show from first to last episode where it's like a nice
Marvel?
tightly packed story that just is like entertaining and whatever.
Do you think they ever will?
No.
Yeah. I have yet to watch a Marvel show. Maybe you can show me one day.
I've yet to watch most Marvel movies.
Yeah.
though.
Also, like, DB Cooper got his bag. That dude,
Just splattered somewhere.
he probably did,
Like-
dude. He stole all that money and jumped out of the plane. And he's like, ha ha. And they never found him because he just, in the middle of a dense forest, like exploded, but like on the top of a tree. And then a bunch of buzzards ate him.
And like all the money gets spread, like, it's like it's whatever.
Washes away in the river, like
Yeah.
animals eat it. So they never found him because he's like hanging mangled in some like pine tree.
And eventually the sun and animals, as you were saying,
just
pick
bones
them
fall,
clean.
get buried.
Yeah.
If they had.
I think we just solved it.
Imagining that is because like no one, I don't think people think of that. They think that it's like this badass thing where which probably is what happened, where he took the money and parachuted away
And got
then-
away with it.
Yeah, but like,
But in reality, he probably just fucking like just sprayed onto a bunch of fucking alpine trees, maybe.
when we look up DB Cooper,
Well, what was he over? If he's over the ocean, he dead.
He was over the ocean, I think. But
no,
like,
he was over a forest.
was he?
He's not going to parachute into the fucking open ocean with money. I was like, it makes sense.
Okay, what
I just stole this money.
Maybe he had a boat waiting for him.
No, he could have stolen like one of those like lifeboats that you can like inflate and shit.
What? No.
That's literally an Indiana Jones. They jump out of that plane or the helicopter with a lifeboat.
That's some movie shit.
And they parachute
well,
with it.
That happens in so many movies where they jump out of the hangar. It happened in the fucking A-Team movie. What do you mean,
That's not
no?
what I mean. I mean, he jumped out with the parachute, and then when he's in the water, he's like, I got the boat, and he jumps into the boat, and
He has bags of money. Is he also holding a giant fucking inflatable boat that's supposed to like fit like?
No, he inflated one of the bags. So it made him drift down
Oh,
slowly.
he took one of the
Gadget
seat
shit.
cushions to use as a floating device.
they have
the
emergency boats on planes. They get inflatable.
They don't have
He's not
emergency.
going to steal a whole emergency boat from a plane, dog. If he already has bags of money. What?
It's inflatable.
I know it's inflatable, but still, like, you have an inflatable mattress, like a twin size mattress. Still, if it's inflatable, that's a big fucking thing to carry. If you have bags
Also,
of money,
that's not
and
going
a
to parachute
to keep
you
after.
down.
And yet, I told you he has a parachute.
Then why does he have a mattress with him?
He doesn't have a mattress. He's in the ocean. He's gonna use.
No, he landed on Mount Rainier, which is in
Okay,
Washington, and it's a
no.
dense alpine forest.
Okay, I didn't know that. I just like thought of this scenario.
You're just
where he's
lying.
just above it. No, I'm not lying. It's just this scenario. If he were above an ocean, I would have thought like, oh,
I
I'm
know
gonna
it's a
get.
scenario, but it's a stupid scenario.
He's losing it, dude. But they did find $5,800 nearby the flight path, and I'm on the FBI's
You mean when
website.
it fell from the bags of that he took from the plane? Yeah,
After he was shish kebabbed on a tree.
yeah, of course they found some money somewhere.
Dude, I didn't know it was a 747. 727, sorry.
Really?
That's crazy, man. Why do it's still on the FBI site? Like, there's still like, look, like, who fucking cares anymore?
Yeah.
Dude stole some money. What they're gonna get the money back? I'm like, finally, we have the money back. What year did this happen? Like the 1960s?
It looked so cool.
70s. 1971.
Good guess.
I was close. I was 2 years off.
Ow!
Dom, why are you hitting yourself,
Why
dude?
are you hitting him?
Like really, realistically, honestly, Matt, like if you went on a plane, like back then, like security, there was like none, you know? So like if you went there, robbed people and you had a parachute on and you like made a big stink of it, people, and you have a gun or whatever the fuck you have your hair slicked back, you have sunglasses, you dress up in a suit.
I'd give him my money.
But like if, and you just do it as just kind of like, this is, you're like kind of crazy. Like people are going to think you're cool because you're wearing a suit and sunglasses and you're robbing them and then you jump out of a plane, but you might just be some lunatic who fucking just wanted to be like a James Bond figure
And then just jump to his death.
jump to his death.
Well, I have news for you.
Thought he was actually going to do it.
News for you.
Okay.
He was wearing a suit and sunglasses.
Well, I know
Fucking
that's the
FBI sketch.
That's the
Okay.
famous
Dude looks like a
picture.
motherfucking Blues Brother.
Dude, he looks like
review bra.
He does.
He just looks like a gaming review YouTuber, like in like a costume.
Looks like Mark Zuckerberg kind of
Review Bra's
too.
grandpa.
Yeah.
Donnie, it kind of looks like you, dude.
First off, and then second.
What?
Wait,
Damn, got him.
did a hunter find important DB Cooper evidence in the woods 45 years ago?
No.
He found DB Cooper on his little
Yeah, he
grill.
stole $200,000. He strapped on a parachute, tucked away $200,000 he'd secured in exchange for passengers, lowered the Boeing 727's aft stairs and jumped out.
Bro,
Dude, he
you
lowered the
can't read.
fucking stairs and jumped out.
Dude, is it in today's money or?
No, 200,000 in 1971. So that's like $1 million today, probably.
Jeez. It's
Okay,
just
is
as
that
much as
Googleable? Okay, is there a conversion rate for old money and new money?
yeah, it's called the conversion rate from old money to new money.
There's
You're
an
so
old
smart.
FBI memo that they overlooked where there was like something about like there was like a they discovered a
Man in a suit with sunglasses walking down a street, holding a briefcase.
There was like another piece behind the stairs that he could have just climbed in and hid and then not actually jumped, but I fit directly above the rear stair door of the. I don't know.
Wait, if he was jumping out of the plane, who was flying the plane?
He wasn't the pilot. He was just the robber.
The pilot was flying the plane.
Yeah.
So he convinced someone to fly the plane.
No, it was a passenger.
He was
plane.
a passenger, and he just got up and was like, "This is a robbery!" You know, like at a bank, some guy's waiting in line.
It's not
He
the
randomly
banker
just
that
goes,
robs the bank.
"Pa, pa, 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 pa." That's a gun.
Okay.
We should rob a bank with Don, and then we run and we leave him behind.
He trips.
I'll drive the car.
Yeah,
do
you'll be our baby
cool-
driver. Ryan and I will be the ones doing the talking at the front with the guns and the money.
Easy.
Question. If we do a little bank heist, what kind of like background music do we want to play?
Eminem.
Eminem would be pretty invigorating.
Dude, imagine
Rap
Don,
God?
but
Yes.
but he's the driver and baby driver.
Oh, I'm going fast.
you still got to do the
you
Rap God video.
I do.
That
I don't want to
reminds
spoil
me.
that though.
You guys should when I'm the baby driver and I have the baby ears.
Yeah,
I mean,
you have your baby
earbuds.
earphones in for your
Yeah.
baby ears.
And he's listening to Baby.
No, that's the thing. You guys get into my car and I turn my iPod on and it just goes, Baby Shark, dude, and I fucking like.
But you're the best fucking driver ever.
Yeah,
But you have
and
to
it just
drive in
fucking- and it
correlation
just
to the
fucking
tempo
blasts
of Baby Shark.
And it just fucking blast Baby Shark all day.
Hey man, as long as you get us away, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I'll get
That's
you
fucking
away.
awesome, dude. I would love we'd make a good robbery duo, you and me, Ryan.
I think so.
We're intimidating, right?
Maybe.
We look scary for different reasons. I look scary
You
because
can be
it's
tall
like,
and look
You-
down
you
on
got
them
the-
while I'm like in their face.
I look scary because
While I'm jumping up at them and taking swipes.
you got the roaring deep voice.
People
and
draw me to be severely short for some reason.
I got
Mine
the
has
look
the
where
presence.
it's like is this guy tweak? Like they look at me and they're like, this guy might be tweaking and he might stab me.
And they look at me and go, why does he have brown hair and then a red beard?
Yeah.
And then I have to go, hey, and then they focus on my eyes.
And then I look at you, I go, Ryan.
Then they go, is this one of his eyes?
Fucking ski mask on.
And I'm like, oh, and then I put it on. And you're like, well, it doesn't matter now.
I mean, I also said your name, so I basically, you just have to get killed now.
I have to kill him. No, why would I have to be?
Oh yeah,
why was that your first thought? Why couldn't we
Yeah,
kill
what the
we
fuck?
kill this stranger?
I don't want to kill the civilians.
Like you just said, you guys are a good duo. And then
Okay,
you're
well, I
like,
guess
you have
I'm
to
big.
I guess you have to die because he knows your name. He can go free.
We're
though.
a duo now.
Yeah.
I watched that movie Stockholm.
Syndrome
It's about Stockholm syndrome.
Syndrome's
It's
a
about
great
the
villain.
event that inspired Stockholm
from
syndrome.
The Incredibles. Syndrome.
Did you see that movie? I'm pretty sure it was
Syndrome.
I was saying
Eric,
The Incredibles.
The Incredibles is great. The Incredibles 2 not so much.
What?
I cut my hair and
I thought it
everybody
was
says I
great.
look like Edna Mode, and I'm like, that's fine.
Edna. You know who does the voice of Edna?
Edna.
Do you?
I do.
How about you?
I do.
Do you? Do you?
No.
Don's line. Let's test.
Okay.
Who
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
it?
Who is it?
I know it's a guy.
So you don't know it? Okay.
I knew it. I
okay.
knew it.
You want to say it at the same
I've
time?
seen it one time.
Yeah,
3, 2, 1. Brad Bird.
Brad Bird does the
See,
voice.
we didn't say it at the same time, Matt. You waited for me to say it.
Ooh.
No, because I was just thinking about how bad of a
That's
liar
the director
Don is.
of Iron Giant, jackass.
I know it is.
Ooh.
I know it's the director.
Are you
of Iron
disrespect?
Giant. I would never disrespect
So-
the Iron Giant.
So what you're saying is Edna is a non-binary queen.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
for her.
she is.
No, that means Edna is the Iron Giant.
No.
The Iron Midget.
Can you actually draw that for us?
The Iron Midget?
Done.
It's the sequel they're working on, apparently. You're gonna draw this week's thumbnail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lex Updog's doing this week's thumbnail.
Nice.
Shoot me any ideas. I had some, but let me know.
Hey, it's all you.
Freeball it.
I mean, because you were here listening to all the conversation.
You're here.
I've had some
You're in the
grotesque
moment.
ideas.
So you know exactly what because usually when Ryan and I send Don an idea, it's like at the end of the episode we think back like what did we talk about, and we can't even remember.
Sometimes
like 5
I'm
minutes
just
after.
like draw us laughing on the couch.
Yeah.
I'm taking Don's spot and I'm like wearing his skin
Mhm.
Okay.
and I use it when I draw. You won't even tell the difference.
If you need help getting all that off, let me know because some you might need help stepping out of some of it, but I can help you with it.
What?
Your skin,
Your skin.
Don.
your skin.
Oh, I mean, it's pretty loose. You just
Yeah, but I mean, like if you need someone to like hold it while you like step out of it, you know.
You could help me with the zipper in the back.
Okay,
Yeah,
for sure, man.
but
It's more like Velcro. It's like I don't know. It's gross.
it's kind of like the buttons on your underpants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hate those though. They always like undo themselves, and my balls just hang out.
I'm pretty sure this
That's
is
why my underwear
exactly
has a
what
zipper.
this is what he said on the first time he was on the podcast. He said his underwear opens up and his cock and dick and balls hang out, and that's when he
His
said
cock,
I think
dick,
it just
and
never-
balls.
Remember, that's what he said, and it
I
made me
think
laugh.
it's just like his favorite topic.
Come
Poop,
on,
fart,
man.
dick, balls. That like all
Hey
that.
Don, you want to
Yeah.
go take a shower, bro? My cock looks like it's made out of wax today.
I've already been having to deal with like being at Matt's place and just hearing Don and Matt just having vigorous amounts of sex.
Come on, don't say that.
You're gonna have to cut that out. I'll cut that out.
People don't know about that. She's joking.
You know.
Just cut it out, Ryan. Just
You
cut that
know.
part out.
You know.
No, I
Don't
know.
say stuff like that. That's real. Yeah, Don and I just like goofing off,
Goofing off, roughhousing,
Yeah.
just monkeying
being
around.
silly,
there.
having
Yeah.
certified silly moments.
We do have certified silly moments, but at the end of the day, we all
Tickling
know
each
that I'm
other.
the top dog and Matt is the one on the floor.
What a quote, dude. I love
Ryan and I just made eye contact
I love
immediately
you.
after that, and I just shrugged my shoulders.
I am the top dog and you are the one on the floor. It's so good. I
That's a good way of
fucking
putting
love
it,
it.
Don.
That's what the Joker says. I'm the top dog, and you're the one on the floor.
we have to put him in Joker makeup.
Have you guys ever heard my favorite Joker quote?
He said he would be Joker Peter Griffin.
"Oh man,
That's true.
well, if we have time,
Well, we'll just do it for fun anyway.
Yeah.
But-
For Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, true.
But
We'll film Don's first Thanksgiving. He'll be wearing Peter Griffin Joker makeup.
no, put me in a cute turkey outfit.
Wait,
We have to find a turkey
Yeah, the
outfit,
turkey
though.
outfit.
we can get a turkey onesie.
Yeah,
Yeah. With a little gobbledy gobble.
yeah, you can like pull it and shit.
Okay.
Pull it. He's
Pull
already
it.
thinking of like kink shit he wants to do.
No,
with it.
don't you like?
Oh, you
It's
want
like
to?
Matt.
He's
please,
gonna
Ryan,
attach a
please
string
pull it.
to his
No,
nuts
isn't it
every
like
time you
a
pull it,
thing?
it tugs on him.
Isn't it like a thing where like hunters incapacitate like turkeys by pulling on their like Google gob or something?
Google
I don't know.
Gob?
I've never
I think they
actually.
Is that
just
what it's
break their
called?
necks.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
they
just
bring that
shoot 'em.
shit.
Yeah, like legit. I think they just break their necks.
Yeah, they do.
They pick him up by the head and
Yeah, they
swing
go
him around.
They literally like
swing that shit like it's a towel.
I mean,
Yeah, it's like the most efficient way.
Someone ought to do that to you,
it's
Don.
fucked up.
It is fucked up.
I wouldn't want
I
wouldn't want like a giant alien like picking me up. Like,
I can't go hunting. It's
I've never gone hunting once.
I haven't
I'm gonna
either.
try
Shooting
on
guns
Matt.
is fun. Though.
Shooting guns is fun. I don't have any desire to go. I feel too guilty, or just I don't know. I'd feel like I'd be handling the gun like a little Nancy
Now
boy.
I could hunt cockroaches with a BB gun, like in Fallout 3.
I did that, not with a BB gun, but with a can of Raid, and I went outside my house back in Charleston
lighter, too.
in August of like 2014, and it was humid outside, and I went out around my house and I sprayed like 40 to 60 cockroaches with Raid, and it was so satisfying. I was just every time I saw one. So I guess I have been hunting. I've been pussy hunting. You and I
Nice.
both have.
Yeah, not
Not
too successful,
No,
but
no successes
let me
actually,
just put it
but
there.
it's,
It's small beginning, humble beginnings.
right, and it's also the fact that we tried.
We're on a come up.
Yeah,
Why do you need pussy when you got your bros?
just like
Now, if my
flex.
bros happen to have a pussy, I would have no problem with it, and I would probably take advantage of it. But unfortunately, Matt does not. Matt or I, we don't have pussies.
Yeah. Pussy is like fine wine. Finish the saying, Don.
Let it age. Oh, sorry, Don. Go on.
pussy is like fine wine. Don't drink it if it's red.
I didn't know, like, I just made up the first part and I want to see what
I
Don
think
would
that's
finish.
the perfect place to end it.
That is.
And do we want we this is the spot. You gotta say what your ats are and
Don's
shit.
going back to Deutschland.
My ad on twitter.com is
he right?
at Don DR.
Lex, you can just go ahead. So it'll
You know who I am. You know who I am.
You know who I am.
You don't need no introduction.
Everybody's already like clicked out by now.
Yeah.
Already. It's
You
all right.
motherfuckers know who it is. It's Don.
I'm Lex Updog, aka at Nice Updog on Twitter.com. That's about it.
Nice.
You want to shout out? Do you have art or anything you guys want to shout out?
Yeah.
Projects you're working on?
I am working on a project, guys. It's finally here. Second Dawn plush is coming.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
We've already
really
made
cute.
the advertisement.
It's very cute.
I've made the advertisement with the help of the lovely Updog and the comparable Mad.
I wasn't there for it, so I didn't help.
It was
But
at his place.
We used your place.
did
though,
use my
and
place,
yeah.
but I'm collecting them all, so I'm excited to get mine.
Oh yeah.
I'm not doing shit. Not yet.
Nice.
Well, I want to wear your shirts
Thanks.
someday.
You can go in my closet and grab my shirts and wear them if you want, but that's kind of weird.
No.
I think she's talking about like your merch.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, one of
I
these
could have
days.
already done that if I wanted to.
I bet Don's been doing that. That's why they're so stretched out. Fucking taking my shirts and wearing them at night. That's why they smell so good too. You little goober. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week for 274.
Or not. Bye.
If one of us dies between the next episode, it's gonna be really weird.
That was perfect.
Oh, you can do it.